feels like you're in a box. Can't get out. And then sometimes it's just like, one time I compared it to like a cup with holes, and it was just like, everything that was in was just pouring out. And you wish you just had like something to stop it.
It feels like I'm surrounded by darkness. It'd be better for me to express it to you if I had a piece of paper and write it in a poem. It's like the world don't understand you. You're by yourself, you're alone.
It was kind of, like being buried or, kind of locked, inside of yourself.
It's like walking underwater. You can't move really well. You can't get through life very well with it.
You've got the anvil on your head and it's constantly pressing down. It's putting a lot of pressure on you, and it's very difficult to lift up.
And, you want to break free, but it's very hard.
I get violent, and then I get happy, and then for a few days I get really depressed, and then I get happy for like an hour, and I get depressed for like a few more months. Well, I started doing drugs 5 years ago. I knew I had a drug problem, and I knew that being depressed was, involved with my drug problem. I just started because it changes the way you are, and I just felt like, I couldn't live with myself, and drugs just completely changed the way I felt.
For the longest time, I thought if I waited it out, then it would go away, or that if I wanted to prove to everybody else so badly that I was strong enough to deal with it, but you're not, and it's not something you can control. God, I mean, even just talking to people about it makes it that much better and that much easier to deal with.
It's good to have a relationship with a counselor because it's like communicative, like you express your feelings to people and you're not just holding it inside, and you have somebody else to hear, another ear other than yourself to drive you crazy. You can drive somebody else crazy.
Well, a therapist really knows a lot about the human mind and also how to interact with people. You start out, and it's really hard to open up really early. You want to keep things inside. You're very embarrassed about all your problems. You're not sure if you should tell your therapist. But eventually it grows into a relationship where you're basically confiding everything to your therapist.
It's important to do this because you get grounded and to keep you some stability. It's like coming home after a day of work or something like that. You need that place, that refuge to go.
I don't know that you were...
You're really not going to be able to help yourself unless you trust somebody. And these are people who know what they're doing. They've studied this kind of thing, and believe it or not, you're not the only person in the world with it. They've seen it before, and they know what to do.
It saddens me because it is such a treatable condition that it's a shame to miss it, because we can do something for it. We really can, and kids get better and they move on with their lives just like they would with any other medical disorder.
If no one knows, no one can help you.
People with depression, they should see counselors and get help. It's not really a problem that they caused, it's something that came to them.
It's okay to tell people how you feel, and it's nothing to be really ashamed of.
Tell someone. As soon as you possibly can, tell someone.
It's the only way to get yourself back on track.
I understand a lot of things better. I have a different perspective on life. And I'm a lot more happier, and I don't know, I can face things better than before.
It's easy enough to get help, to see your guidance counselor, a teacher, even another student, your parents. You have the right to be healthy, and you're worth it.